What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I am coming back with another video, and this video is comparing the Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Okay, so let me go ahead and start off by saying, obviously, you know, they're totally different brands. These two are my favorite brands together, so I love them no matter what. This, I believe, is $4.99, and I got this one off of Walgreens. And the Modern Renaissance palette was from Sephora, and it was $42, so it is a really huge price difference. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the colors. There are actually very similar colors. This big transition shade actually looks like raw sienna. This shade right here looks like antique bronze. This one right here looks like buon fresco. If I get some of these names wrong, I apologize in advance. I'm so sorry. This golden one looks like primavera. This I am not too sure because this is like a matte shade. It's probably the only eyeshadow that does not have a similar shade from the Modern Renaissance. This shade looks like warm taupe. This orangey shade looks like this one right here. I am not too sure how to say the name. This reddish one looks like red ochre. This pink one obviously looks like love letter, and this brown one looks like cypress umber, which is this one right here, and I actually use this one pretty often as well. So the ones that I use a lot would be this one, which is burnt orange, primavera, love letter, and cypress. The other ones, I mean, I use them, but not as much as those four shades. So here is the Wet n Wild one. And here is the Modern Renaissance. As you guys could tell, I love this eyeshadow palette so much, especially this one. So I am so excited to try this one out, and actually did a video, a get ready with me with this palette, so I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I want to see if I can make a different eyeshadow look, and I will be using this one, and I'll be giving my thoughts on the quality, pigmentation, obviously the price, $5. It's actually really good, and I love the size of it because you guys could literally travel with this little palette. And I know you guys are able to do several looks with this palette as well. So let's go ahead and get started into my video. Alright everyone, so I decided to do swatches off camera. I'm sorry I didn't tape them, but these swatches on the left are from the Wet n Wild palette, and the swatches from the right are from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance. So as you guys could tell, honestly, like, they actually look very similar. I feel in a way that the pink one off of the Wet n Wild is a little bit streaky, but I'm gonna go ahead and see how well they perform on my eyelids and how well they blend together. Just gonna do the regular. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with the Too Faced eyeshadow primer. so now I finished my whole entire face. I actually did a review in a separate video using the Huda Beauty foundation, which is what I'm wearing right now. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I'll go ahead and leave the link of the video down below. I was gonna do just one video using both the Wet n Wild palette with the Huda Beauty foundation, but I just feel like it would be longer, and I just decided to do 2 separate videos. So now that I'm done with my look, I gotta say, honestly, I love this palette. Honestly, it's $5. You cannot go wrong with this palette. I feel like you could do so many looks with this palette, and it's so little, so it doesn't take up that much space. You could take it on the go. You can do anything you want with this palette. You could do dramatic looks, like this is a semi-dramatic, I guess we could say. You could do dramatic looks, you could do natural looks, you could do very soft glam looks, anything you want to do with this palette. I am so impressed with this palette that I'm so glad I got these 2 together. I know this is a 2018 Wet n Wild makeup collection. I feel like Wet n Wild eyeshadows are super underrated. I just feel like people don't really pay attention to them just because they're considered like a drugstore type. But honestly, I love them so. Jesus. Oh my god. That fly has been bugging me the whole entire time I was filming. I mean, I do have to say that there's like a lot of eyeshadow fallout, but that is fine. The eyeshadows did blend really well together. The reason why I chose to do a smoky was because I know a lot of people do this look with the Modern Renaissance palette, so why not do this look with this palette, you know what I mean? So another reason why I chose to do this was to see how well the eyeshadows blended with one another, and I am super impressed. I'm gonna try to see if I could get my hands on more of these. I'm still a little bit shook about the fact that these were only $5 each, you know? I mean, Wet n Wild is seriously my favorite drugstore makeup line. But anyways, this was my final look. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, everything will be linked down below and mentioned down below, all the products I use.
I am so in love. Yes. I mean, who's gonna guess that this eyeshadow was only $5, okay? You get the whole palette for $5. Hello.